What's up, everyone? Welcome to Visual Effects Artists React. Today, I finally have the other half of our namesake here, Bad VFX.
Time to fly!
Wait! Hold up!
VFX so bad that you might just fall in love with them.
Oh, there's another crash.
I know, yeah, well, I'm not. Sam, what is this movie?
We're also going to be looking at a surprisingly advanced visual effects shot from Bicentennial Man.
Yes, twice the Centennials.
And we will be looking at what is arguably the most difficult mirror effect sequence that I missed last time we covered mirrors on this show.
Why are you doing this?
Why are you doing this?
Because it's sick.
Yeah. I remember this. I had this on VHS.
So Bicentennial Man came out in 1999. Robin Williams plays a robot. This robot lives so long and he keeps upgrading himself to become more and more human-like until roughly halfway through the movie, there's this excellent sequence where the robot named Andrew upgrades himself to have a realistic face. And there's this excellent transition that happens here.
Please, be careful, don't drop me.
Oh. Projection?
Why did you do that? That wasn't very
Feels like it might be like a texture projection or something.
I don't have any toes.
And then a blend into, wow, hey.
That was good.
The reason why that shot kind of blew me away is that it was all one take. So we gotta try to break this down.
Dude, I got you, man. I got you.
You
I
got it
got you. Basically, Robin Williams and the scientist character are filmed separately.
And Robin Williams himself is filmed in two separate setups. Once for the end of this shot where he walks out of frame, and once for the floating head section.
This is a face being tracked onto a dummy head.
Yeah, just like footage projected onto it or something.
I agree.
And so when he's walking up here and placing the head on the body, it's actually a full takeover. So we're gonna go from the projection map tracked face on the dummy head,
And we're gonna morph into Robin Williams' real head.
here.
I saw a morph. I saw a morph.
Oh my God, wait, the morph is when they turn the head.
So right here, look at the top of his hair. It moves over right there.
There. It's cool, they're doing the morph on the point of motion where his head's turning, so it allows for things to shift, you know, and you're not like fixating too much on like a static object.
As for the body and the neck hole, I think they're practical, and the dummy head is being screwed into that prop.
So you think the neck socket is there practically?
Yeah, but see, the neck hole's actually there for real, because you can see it's super reflective, and when he's placing in there, we have practical light and all that stuff.
But that the bottom of the neck, though, is Robin. That little divot right there that the head aligns perfectly to when he rotates it.
Yeah, everything below the neckline is a freeze frame of Robin's body.
And the reason this has to be a comped frame of the body is because this is actually going to be Robin Williams' actual body from when he walks off later.
Now, let's pay attention to the other actor.
He's walking away from the dummy, and what's happening is that the actor on the right's looking at nothing here and pretending to react to Robin Williams.
Oh,
And
yeah,
Robin-
look at his face.
Yeah.
His eye line doesn't line up. He just looks directly to the side, even though he's like up here.
Yeah, so real Robin Williams was filmed separately after the fact, after the camera gets locked into its position.
Sam, I think you are right here. So in a movie filled with a lot of practical effects, this is like the one shot in the whole movie that really just stands out as like a, wait, how is this so dang good?
I mean, it seems like, technically speaking, it's a simple approach. It's just so well thought out and executed.
This is just a couple filmed elements being put together in a creative way.
Hey, don't mind me. Just taking a minute to recharge my neural circuits after that last clip. And while my body waits, I want to keep that thing comfortable with today's sponsor, BOMBAS. BOMBAS makes the most comfortable socks for humans and androids alike. I mean, built-in arch support, no annoying toe seams, and premium materials like merino wool and extra long staple cotton. So whether you're running, hiking, or simply waiting to reattach your head to your body, BOMBAS has you covered. But BOMBAS isn't just about keeping your flesh vessel cozy. Oh no, they're also giving back to those in need. Every time you buy a pair of socks, underwear, or a t-shirt, they also donate one to someone who needs it. They call it one purchased equals one donated. And to date, they've given away over 150 million clothing items. So just think about how much giving you can do this holiday season. With Bombas' new holiday drops, you can give some cashmere, merino, blend, vintage rib socks, or some cozy and plush slippers, and much more. Whether you're gifting someone or treating your own meat chassis to some much-needed comfort, Bombas is the way to go. And new customers get 20% off their first purchase. Just go to bombas.com/corridorcrew and use code corridorcrew at checkout. They're cute. Do you guys remember not that long ago when I brought a whole bunch of mirror shots?
Oh, classic.
Yeah, right? We had different ascending levels of difficulty. And there was a comment that said, I can't believe that Jordan didn't bring the mirror sequence from John Wick 2. So I started looking into that sequence, and I was absolutely floored by it. I did come to find that it was inspired by a scene in Enter the Dragon, the Bruce Lee classic.
Oh.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, where's the camera?
That's the thing, they so thoughtfully curated the coverage here as to hide the camera as much as possible. But, I mean, when the camera would be in the reflection, we still don't see it directly. Like, they're doing a good job of, like, putting just something in front of where it would be in the reflection, which, as a viewer, you're so wrapped up in the tension, you're not even paying attention to that. But the solution to when they couldn't do any of that is so simple. They just built a closet for the camera and covered it in mirrors, and then made a tiny little hole for the lens to go through. And they literally just moved the closet of mirrors whenever they needed to move the camera, and just kept the camera inside it. Super simple and elegant solution. So the director saw this, and when he got John Wick 2, before the script was even written, he's like, I want to have a sequence like this, but I want to take it to a whole nother level.
That was sick.
In the 70s, if the camera's in there, it's gonna stay in there. That's the end of it. But now, a blessing and a curse is that we can remove anything with brute force and artistry. When they were planning for this sequence in particular, there was over 3 months dedicated to just blocking the camera. And it's because they were so focused on optimizing their angles and perspectives to hide as much as possible. That said, the director estimated about 60% of the shots where the camera was visible were handled on set. But that still leaves, in a 9-minute sequence, 40% of what we were looking at was handled digitally.
Is this just brute force? Is this illegal VFX?
Because it's more than just like painting out the camera. It's all of the other reflections in the shot of that camera. And you have to match the distortion of those mirrors. They're not flat mirrors. It's like they're ripply mirrors.
What are we doing? What's going on? Why would you do this to someone?
Why are you doing this?
Because it's sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this shot, look how close the reflections are to each other. That could actually be close enough where we're filming through a two-way mirror.
You know what? I bet this is 100% practical. They probably just have a giant mirror there and they're shooting through it and they're just getting it all practically.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's a lot of
It's a
real
lot.
hard shots. As a VFX artist, I am pivoting. I'm angling myself to never find myself in a situation where I have to do any of those effects.
I love looking at this stuff and I hate looking at this stuff. Because it's just, you know, it is only achievable through literal suffering.
Wow, what a great summary.
That is the price you have to pay for something like this.
A user posted this on our subreddit, a movie from 2003 called Despiser.
Ooh.
Despiser?
Who directed this?
Phillip J Cook, he's a visionary. This guy has made a lot of movies. And I don't know how many of the VFX he did, but I looked at the credits for this and I have a feeling he did a lot of them, if not most. Like, we're talking about, you know, director, producer, cinematographer, like special thanks, you know, he did it all.
The special.
He did the special things.
Despiser, it's about a guy who basically goes to purgatory.
This is purgatory!
And has to deal with a bunch of stuff. My sanity meter is at an all-time low because I've tried to figure out what this film's about. I'll take guesses as we watch the clips.
Can I help you?
No?
Whoa!
Look at that crazy looking building. It's like this column, and then it goes like, and it juts out.
What is underneath it?
It's like multi-use apartments.
That are slightly offset to one side.
Oh my God, Mom. What are you doing?
Look how high up they are. Their perspective is slightly shifting.
Yeah.
I love how he's gripping the brick. Dude, his fingers are like in the house. Literally, his fingers are going through the brick.
Is that like a freeze frame body?
I hope so.
The arm gripping is freeze framed.
Here you go. There's some water. You can just drink it on the ledge.
Oh yeah, water. He needs water. You're not depressed, you're dehydrated.
Gasp.
Dude, there were like at least 5 polygons.
You see the little triangulation of the polygons of the base catching light differently?
Oh, you're right.
Just super low poly model.
Those are 3D trees, though.
Yeah,
with
they
no
are.
leaves. They didn't have budget for leaves.
Nope.
Maggie.
Wait! Wait! Hold up! If they are so high up, why are there cars in the background?
I didn't even notice that.
She's just had a beautiful home with a driveway in front of her.
Gordon.
There you are.
Oh, he's bad.
So the mask on his eyes moves out of sync from the footage. It's actually not tracked. I imagine someone literally just drew a spline around the eyes and then animated it over time, but probably animated it like every 10 frames or so. Yeah. So you end up with like a little bit of an out of sync motion.
Time to fly.
Whoa!
I like like someone added a keyframe on accident, like very early on in the animation, so they fall and then briefly stop.
They do!
Like a lot of these applications, you know, when you create keyframes, they add like the Bezier motion to it by default. What's happening is you add 2 keyframes, top, bottom, and then you make like one small adjustment keyframe, maybe that's like have some, maybe come out like a little bit, but that can totally screw with the automatic like Beziers from these older softwares. It's like, bro, just trust me, you only need 2 keyframes to show people falling off a building.
Yeah,
It's top and bottom. This is the scene where they go to purgatory, and yeah, take note of the bold use of CGI.
Go hard or go home.
That's it.
Whoa! Whoa!
Look at the reflections on the cars that goes by. It's reflecting something.
We don't know what it is, but it's reflecting something.
Okay.
All the lens flaring and blooming is just sitting on top, baby.
What?
I love these bold crash zooms into completely mismatching shots.
They're like, this is CGI anyway, screw the real stuff.
You're dead. You're dead.
Oh, no. Sam, what is this?
The top of the hair wasn't attached to anything.
You're right.
It's just floating.
It is just
And it's
floating.
like cut off.
It's just sliced off.
You couldn't even get it off the freaking thing. It was still attached. Oh!
That little freaking waddle.
It's my favorite animation of the year. He's gonna shoot it.
Dude, look at that huge bullet hole in the
That
ground.
huge bullet hole that's like not tracked to the ground.
Sam, what is this movie?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm literally going crazy up there. So now he's in purgatory and the cool music starts.
Are those rockets in the background?
You know what, Wren? I think you may have been clued into a little plot line. We'll come back to that though. And so he meets some friends in purgatory who are on the same mission he is, who are like, we want to take out the king of hell, or purgatory. And so they're like, but how are we going to get to the final boss's castle?
Let's go shopping.
Got some fresh new wheels.
Whoa.
Another zoom.
It's a crash zoom in, dude. They just don't care. I love it.
Yeah, baby.
They're all being filmed on a black backdrop, but notice in the top left there, they're in like some sort of convertible. I think you can actually see the top of the curtain. And now we can see the building in the background. They just waited until nighttime, and now we can kind of see it.
Oh, you know what I say to that?
Anyways, that's where they're going.
Oh my gosh. There's another crash.
I know, yeah. Well, I'm not like those are spoilers.
Like, hey, how do we transition from outside the castle to into it? Just figure, just through the wall.
Through the
It
wall.
doesn't matter. Just get in there.
Just get in there. So they got to go to they're gonna kill the king of purgatory or hell. So these guys are like the purgatory warriors. The bad guys also have 90s used vehicles as well as their primary mode of transport. Like, we obviously have a little bit of a practical set here, which is great, you know, some weird medieval bricks. But then, yeah, look at that. They're trying to transition that into the 3D model from 3ds Max. It's a digital set extension up and, actually all around.
Which is like not that bad were it not for the fact that it's so saturated blue on the left there and then it's just orange above it.
Yeah, that is kind of an issue. Yeah.
Whoa! Actually, okay, that was actually a pretty sick shot.
I'm kind of into this. It was pretty tight, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh! On a 2D card, I love it, dude. Just ultra thin, Paper Mario. Whoa! That's his thing, dude! That's his catchphrase!
Watch out, this guy's got a bigger gun on his thing.
Okay, that's sick. Wait, is that a bullet with the shell or the casing still on it?
That's a bomb, dude, or a grenade or something.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Do me proud.
Dang, dude. Oh, that one hurt.
Do me proud.
Do me proud.
Okay, see, this is the thing. I kind of love this.
Dude, it's amazing.
The lava chase sequence is actually pretty sick.
All right, so the final boss scene, it's got everything you expect to happen in the layer of the final boss happens. I don't really get what they're trying to do, and the King of Heck or whatever is.
King of Heck.
I don't know who he is, but yeah, their plan is to maybe blow him up.
I still have Maggie.
Oh!
Yeah, that's his ex-wife.
Whoa! They are going hard.
Stop him.
Whoa!
That digital double takeover.
This little freaking seat.
Stop him. Initiating detonation sequence. 3.
They cut to a countdown timer that was like 2, 1, and then they cut away, and nothing happens.
3.
Wow!
Stop him.
He's like, what do you do?
What did you do?
What did you do? What did you do?
Why did you turn off the bomb?
Whoa, the
Yeah,
freeze
yeah.
frame of her in the net?
The freeze frame of her in the weird capsule, very uncanny.
And what will you do about it, little man? This.
Yeah. Whoa, what a shot.
What a shot.
Through the whole A, that's good. The rockets.
Oh, they were rockets.
The rockets, no.
Oh my god.
The whole castle was built around active rockets.
Yeah. He's like, no, you idiot. You threw the grenade out the window.
It's the same shot.
The freeze frame.
Wait, it was the
In
same
the
shot.
pod, dude. She's just frozen in there.
It's just frozen in time.
It's the same shot.
It's the same shot.
All right, watch this explosion and then answer this for me.
Who did it better? Oppenheimer? Despiser? Who had the biggest boom? And I would argue this might be the biggest explosion in cinema history. Boom, boom!
Whoa. It's causing a whirlpool in the sky.
We're still blowing up. Oh, secondary explosion!
Wow. Whoa, what's even going on right now, dude? 39 seconds. 39 seconds confirmed. What is that even supposed to be?
Souls? I don't know.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. It's the souls escaping purgatory.
Yeah, I love this because the thing is, like, in 2003, I was doing the exact same thing, and it looked exactly the same.
I was actually gonna bring that up. It reminds me a little bit of the stuff that you and Nico made back in the day.
Totally.
You know, either you buy into it or you don't. I mean, it is a fantasy. Just accept it and suspend disbelief and have fun with the whole thing.
Can we just give it up for Phillip Cook real quick? I
freaking love it.
That is like, here's the thing. Quality is not the be-all and end-all of a movie, okay? It's how it makes you feel. I've seen much better visual effects that made me feel a heck of a lot less than this.
Don't let anything stop you from making your vision, even if it's like skill. Like, sorry, that's the worst way to put it. Like, I'm just saying, like, don't like go like, just because you're not good, just because you're not an expert at something doesn't mean you shouldn't attempt it. except for all the things where you specifically should be an expert. What's the message? I don't know.
The message is go watch Despiser immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the message.
And let us know which of his other films are worth watching.
Are there any recent ones?
Ghost Planet. That came out this year.
Oh, bro, hey, that looks good. He's...
That was the quickest backsies I've ever seen.